Yo, everybody, it's Heat Override. I'm ready to bring the pain for you today. We're talking about a little video game excerpt. Final Fantasy 1. I talked about this before, alright? So this is a little gaming fact, right? I did this in one damn fucking night. I beat that game. The first time I touched that game, I beat that game, and this is how I did it. You know me. I'm never one to go with the grain. I always go against the grain. Ooh, yeah! Right? So this is how it went down. After I got all those levels, after the second town, after beating the pirates, you go and you get the Dark Elf, you beat the Dark Elf, you get the TNT, and you blow up the little thing, right, and you get out into the outworld, right? So when I went out there, I'm a grinder, right? Because I talked to you all about how I grinded up to already level 20. So all these things, I had great things, and if you go back to Final Fantasy 1, the Silver Sword is actually one of the better swords in the game. So, with that being said, you don't really have much else up. So I was like, yo, everybody usually goes to the first town, which leads you to the Earth Spirit, right? Because, you know, you get the 4 elements. For me, I was a little stupid because, of course, I had the, you know, I didn't have the book when this first started. I was just flying around. So I found a dock, right? I started walking, right? I went to the ice cavern, right? So that you already know what happens at the ice cavern. You get the fucking airship. Ooh, yeah, we're flying in the air. Yeah, like straight to the top. Yeah, like that, right? So I was like, man, all right, let me fly around. So I'm flying around, right? Now, mind you, I'm like level 20. You could kill this game with, at the time, it was three fighters and 1 red mage. Because all armor and all weapons were going to get used. Don't ask me why I did that crazy ass shit. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. So that's how it went down. I had to have the game back the next day. And there's 2 people. My boy Dwan and my boy John Passable. That's the guy who owned the game, JP. Right? So I went on down there. It's like, all right, man, listen here. Castle Ordeals. Yo, walk that shit. Walk that shit. I did have to run. Let's just know when you go to the ice cavern, you might be level 20, but you don't have a lot of like strong armors and shit like that. You can hold up, but the minute those motherfuckers come up with the rub spell, the magician mages, the motherfuckers, you gotta run, right? Get the airship, go over, get the rat's tail, right? Now you know what I'm saying.
Right now on Fox Live.
Yo, Fox Live.
He just panned over to her.
Oh shit! Right now, live, somebody came over to our house.
No.
There's a live pan right now going on. Anyway, there was a murder down the street, bunch of shots after I got out of karate. Totally off subject. Let's get back to it. Ooh yeah, craziness. Don't mind Crissi Rae in the background. Yeah. So, you know, right now most people, like 90% of the people, were following the strategy guide at this time, right? Following the strategy guide, because that's not how I go. So now we're getting serious. I'm class changed. I ain't even fought the Earth Spirit yet. I got the airship, and I'm like level 20 plus. And all you people that never knew about this till this moment, or knew about it after you found out, I did that shit in 1987. 87. Half of you motherfuckers wasn't even born. Oh yeah, right? I didn't need IGN. I didn't need game facts. I had me because I'm like one with the game. That's what it is. That's what people don't understand. And my friends know this shit. I'm fucking nuts. I get better and faster immediately from the go. People gotta go home. Take my boy John. Yo, he had to take that shit home. He wasn't even trying to fuck with some Street Fighter. He went and bought that shit. Didn't come over for like a month. And just sat there with Chun-Li practicing till he could get my Hadoukens right in his chest. Because it doesn't matter. And I took another dude that's really good at Street Fighter 2. I didn't picked up the game in years. And I whooped his ass on the 3DO version because that's the best version of Street Fighter 2. Hold me to it. Got the extra fighters and the super bar. What? Extra moves. Back to Final Fantasy. Did I just say that? I'm class changed. My fighters have magic. My red mage is magic. We're holding weapons. We're strong. That's how you beat Final Fantasy in under like 15 hours, honestly. And the last time I played Final Fantasy 1 was on my Nintendo. That shit's recorded right now. Pretty sure it was around 17 hours. It might not be the best, but you know what? Hell, I'll put y'all to the test. Back in 87. And I did some Metroid shit too. Yo, these people glorified in 2004 over a 38-minute run. Game time? Yo, I had that 38 to 32. I'm going to go hook up my Super Nintendo and check that roll. So I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty sure I had at least a 38 or 32 in 1990 when the game came out. And that is why I'm cocky at games. But it isn't just me. It's like I'm one with the games. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all people. Like, I just do shit different. I can tell you about my Zelda 3. Get to the Dark World, get into the Lost Forest. There's this little stupid ass slide, right? Little stupid ass slide. You can't get up it, right? Won't tell you about how I get up it. I get up it every time. And it makes a whole game different. It changes the game. And that is what makes you the God of Gaming. Ooh, yeah! And how about this? One last time? I didn't even know I beat Super Battletoads, and I spent the whole last moment, and Minnie Override looked at me, and she's like, Dad, you beat this game. And I was like, damn, that's how old I am. That's how many games got whooped. I might not be the best, but I'll tell you what, the games I got under my belt, that's the test. Oh yeah.